Okay, everybody, that's a wizard. And this is Dungeons of Daggorath. Hi, I'm Loco, and this is Dungeons of Daggorath. Um, this is a really old game. This is all about typing, and not really typing, but it was the original first person. Well, one of the first. Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna need you to move forward one. I did not know that Blob was gonna be here so soon. I was gonna go to the spot where I could talk to you guys and explain this game, at least on the first level. Now on the next levels up, secret door. Now, what I want to do is go here and talk to you, my viewers, about this game. I, as a young child, fell in love with this game. The heartbeat is your life monitor. You see how it's beating faster at this point? That is... Oop, hi. Those are spiders and snakes, and that's a blob. I'm not going to be able to beat him just standing here. I'm going to have to run. However, I don't want to run, not from where I'm at. So I'm just going to run up and down this hallway for a minute, hopefully. Every monster you kill makes you stronger. In other words, your heart won't beat as fast and you won't faint so hard from getting hit or running with a whole ton of equipment. Which I'll get into in a second, but I want to fight this guy, but... Whoops. Kind of swung early there. A space R is attack right, which means attack with my right sword. Turn around, TA, move is M. It's hard to explain while these guys keep coming at me, but it's a lot better than talking to you guys and then dying. Now, I had already hit him 3 times over there and 3 times back and all of that. So, and the monsters will pick up the items in front of you relatively quickly. But you can kind of use that to your advantage later on to have somebody transport items to where you want them. Like that little guy right there. He'll pick up all those items for me. Yep. Now we'll prepare to attack him. And now look, everything's here. I don't hear any monsters coming right now. So we'll just examine here. This is our backpack. So I'm going to stow that torch. Wait a minute. Did you hear that? Maybe I didn't. Okay, we're going to stow this in our backpack. We're going to get, with our left hand, the torch on the ground. We're going to reveal what kind of torch that is. Okay, that's a lunar torch. I'll explain. That's a higher level torch than we can identify right now. Okay, drop left, pull left, use left, stow left. That's my equipment hand, basically. Use left, look, because I hear monsters coming. Things get easier to kill as you get stronger too. Plus, sitting on the ground should be an iron sword, but I was telling you guys basically to backpack you. But I will get that sword after we deal with these punks. Yep. There's right up there, those little bumps on the wall you just suddenly saw. Yeah, that's a guy around the corner. Now, usually people, and especially me, I used to like to explore and move around, but I come to find out that on the very first level, it's best just to collect your 10 items, preferably by pulling the torch and doing what I was doing when I made it dark, because you get 15 minutes of light on a pine torch, a half an hour, I believe, on the next one, which is lunar, and then a solar is an hour. And you have 5 levels of dungeon to go through. And actually more than that, if you think about it. Well, not if you think about it, but if somebody's played this a lot, thinks about it. Because if you just go straight down to the 5th level, unless you pull off a miracle, you're not usually going to beat the wizard. I'm going to try to save some time on that. I just revealed that's a leather shield. And we will get left iron. I already know it's an iron sword, but just, that one might not be. Okay, I didn't think so. Good, left. Sometimes you can't abbreviate everything now. Reveal right. Now I have my iron sword. 2 wooden swords on the ground. That's 6 items on the ground. 7, 8. We need a ring. I'm kind of foreshadowing, but we need a ring and another torch, I believe. But we're going to sit here in the dark for a minute, save some time on that torch. But we can have it in our hand. It's not going to hurt anything. Now, what's cool is if you're sitting here like this and it just takes a long time, or, well, that's not a cool thing. Usually they'll come find you if you're in a long hallway. They can see all the way down the straight hallway. So that's a trick you can use to run away from some monsters if you can fly around enough corners that they can't turn. Oh, I hear a spider coming. I could probably bash that without even lighting the torch. Of course, your hit chance is so much lower in the dark. This game was programmed pretty well for the early age in which it came out. I have to check again to see when it came out. This is the new... Somebody made this from a Windows mod, basically. Or for a Windows mod. So, it's available on the Microsoft Store. But yeah, I was playing this back when I was like 6, 7, maybe 8. I saw my older brother, who was my older by 8.5 years or so, pounding on his keyboard furiously while the game was making fart noises. The blob was heading down the hallway, and the little spiders blinked. And I thought it was funny as heck. And yeah. Then he let me play one day, and my hands weren't fast enough to type all that stuff, and I found out you can abbreviate it, and I still wasn't fast enough, and then I died on the first level all the time, and well, here we are. Have I beaten the game? No. I died on my way to the wizard. I don't even think I got to him. I heard him, though. Okay, creature. You see that at the top? That means that spider that we heard coming is in the room. Now I could use the torch, but we won't. We saw me crush the other one. Oh, whiff. Whiff. There he goes. Now what we're waiting on here, we have 6, 7, 8. There is another big blob smiley face fart noise making thing. And there's another guy with a club. I guess they're stone giants, rock giants, something like that, because they changed the name of the giant per level. Because there's guys with axes later that are much tougher. Instead of the clubs these are carrying. Or the ones on this level are. Did you hear that? Swear I heard the fart in the distance. Blah. Anyway, I'm going to leave you here. And one day we can go ahead and finish an entire, level. But I don't want to just stand here forever and then looking around the level could take anywhere from 5 seconds to hours. So, for now, I'll see you all in the next video.